These treaties, man, these treaties. We've been digging on these treaties. You know these treaties caused an ice age? Did you know these treaties caused an ice age, my nigga? We've been digging on glaciers, man. You know, glaciation, you know what I mean? When glaciation lines start popping up, that means you got ice sheets. Things are freezing over when the Nog is being invaded. The reason why we're going so hard, my Nog, is that this wasn't even 200 years ago. I mean, this was... You're talking these wars in 1812, right? Even starting way back to 85, 86 with the Chickamauga, you know. They call the Chickamauga named after a river of death. That's how many Nagas was being, executed, you know what I'm saying? And once you start connecting yourself to these Nagas that's dying, even though they put other images to hide who you are, you realize, man, you've been fighting the whole time. You had no time to be a slave. You've been fighting all these Indian wars the whole time. And this 1800s Tecumseh War, well, that's what we're digging on right now, because that seems to be a pivotal time where there was a freeze over. HaWah, our power froze the land in so many places. I mean, maybe even Antarctica, you know what I'm saying? Like, all this ice is new. They call it the Little Ice Age, and primarily it's affecting America. And when the Europeans are coming over here to Virginia in the 1600s and all that, it's the coldest recorded time in 1,000 years, Manaka. Oh, it's just a little freeze up? Nah, it's 1,000-year-old. It got the record. Imagine all the cold days over an entire 1,000 years. This got the record for the coldest time period in 1,000 years, man. They call it an ice age because we're talking about ice, man. We're talking about vanilla ice, man. Ice, baby, man. I mean, you gotta think. So these treaties that were made on the headbone of Tecumseh, on the headbone of Dragon Canoe, the Chickamauga, HaWah, the prophet, who's tribing up these Nagas and unifying these tribes to keep the code. You got another group of Nagas. They a part of Nagaville, but they want it all for themselves, right? They form a confederacy. Now they're just now linking Tecumseh and all this to the Hebrew, to the tribes of Israel that's right here in America, right? And when these people today realize you're over here in the promised land, and these people that you were committing genocide, this genocide was on the children of Israel. This genocide was on Jerusalem, this Jerusalem, Mexico, the Mexicans, the Meshi, the Moshe. These are the tribes of Moses. These are the tribes of David, Prester John, Queen Sheba, Khalifa. This is the superior of all Indias. We're trying to code up to put the Most High over everything. MHOE. But the war, more and more, brother on brother, caused the freeze.